witches, blackbirds leave their cage, the pumpkins grin as monsters extend a hand. Leave your houses, leave the light, come join the fairy folk in the night. For Halloween comes but once a year, now once more the time is near. The moon is bright, the candy is sweet, hear the call. Trick or treat.
A beautiful night, beautiful stars, beautiful darkness. Giant steps are what you take, walking on the moon. I hope my legs don't break, walking on the moon. A beautiful night, and the frogs are wanting to make love with one another. Fireflies twinkle among the mists, mimicking the stars in a lovely poor fashion. And all the swamp is empty and blithe and wide and dangerous. Only dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Huh? Well now. What's this? What's this? There's something in the air. What's this? There's footsteps in the mire. Where do you lead, footsteps? Do you lead out of my swamp? Or do you lead to a palace? Where do you lead? Where do you lead? Where do you? Ah, a human. A silly, silly, pretty, lovely little human. And they smell lost. Well, then perhaps I ought to say hello to them. Hello. Oh, you are so silly. I simply whispered hello into your ear and you jump around as though you have a tarantula on your face. You don't have to be frightened of me. I'm not going to hurt you. I don't hurt humans. I love humans. I especially love humans that are lost. I love lost things. Lost shoes, lost socks, lost humans, lost souls, lost hopes, lost dreams, all the lost things. They're pretty to me. A ghost? No. I'm not a ghost. I'm a will-o'-the-wisp. See how I glow and flicker in the night? My body is made entirely out of light. Tell me, though, I suppose it's proper if we make introductions. My name is Elea, and what is your name, little lost human? That is a lovely, lovely name. And you're lucky I'm not a member of the fake heart, otherwise I would take it for myself. But I'm not. I'm just a will-o'-the-wisp. And this swamp, this Belvemirr Swamp, is my home. But you have a very lovely name, and it's very, very lovely to meet you. I hardly ever get mortal visitors here. How did you even end up in the swamp? Don't be shy. I told you I'm not going to hurt you, and you can tell me. I promise I won't judge you. Look, see? Cross my heart. Oh. So you did get lost. You just started wandering out of the blue, trying to find inspiration for your poetry? I must say that's a new one I've never heard before, but it makes me happy. I may like lost things, but I also love new things, strange things that can't be explained by humans or will-o'-the-wisps or monsters or dragons or anything really. You are quite the strange little human, but I love that. Oh, you wish to find your way home? Well, you're in luck, because I'm here, and I can guide you out. Well, of course, silly thing. Guiding people out of swamps is what will-o'-the-wisps do best. After all, we're made entirely of light, perfect for guiding a wandering soul through the night. Just make sure that you don't lose track of me. After all, the Belvemirr Swamp can be quite dangerous and full of cunning if you don't know what you're doing and if you don't look where you're going. But that's why you have me. I know all the safe places and all the safe roads, and all the places that don't lurk near the dangers. Well, come along then, human. And follow me. I'll get you out safe and sound, and I'll even tuck you into bed and kiss you goodnight. Follow me. Yes, this path is the right one. Down this way, past the cobblestones, holding cherry stones as you go. Oh, am I all right? Of course I am. I told you I love lost things, and well, I suppose I myself am lost. Lost in ways that make the other fair folk and monsters here think I'm insane. A lot of them don't like me, but some of them like me. I have to be quiet around the quiet folk, and then the miners. There are fairy miners, dwarven men with pointed heads, but sometimes the women have pointed heads too. They're called knockers. Like the knockers on a door. Don't whistle in front of them, that'll make them mad. But yes, I suppose I'm lost. Another question? No, I do not know how humans age. Are you born of stardew and nighttime and cobweb breath in your lungs? Well, then I suppose our lives differ in that aspect now, don't they? Because I'm a will-o'-the-wisp made of light, born in the night, shining bright. You know, you shine pretty bright too. Well, I know that. You're made of flesh and bone and mortal soul, but there's a pretty light in your eyes that I could stare at all day. I could probably get lost in it. Oh, well, while I'm surrounded by many people, monsters and fairies in the swamp, I technically am quite alone. I don't have anyone to share a home with, no one to talk to, no one to sleep with, no one in the passionate sense, if you know what I mean. But I suppose it's okay. I'm an acquired taste. Even among others of my kind, I'm considered odd. But again, that's okay. I am odd, but that is how I was simply made. That is how I am. And so long as I don't hurt anyone, then that's okay. Yes, some will-o'-the-wisps tend to get humans lost for amusement, and some are slightly unsavory. How do I mean? Well, I don't know how to word it gently. Let's just say that fairies, like myself, aren't all moonbeams and sweetness like I am with you. Some of them are quite dangerous, if you don't know what you're doing, especially if you're a human. But you found me, and I found you, and that's all that matters. And now I'm going to guide you home, and I'll lead you safe and sound, and I'll tuck you into bed and kiss you goodnight. And look, see that tree stump over there? The one that looks like it has a face in it? That means we're halfway out. Just keep following me, human, and I'll get you home safe and sound. Safe and sound. Would you look at that? I spy with my starlit eyes something tall, something outside of the Belvemirr Swamp, something that's smoking. It looks like a cottage. Why don't you take a look for yourself? Pretty human, wonderful human. I have to say, though I did use a shortcut to get us out of the Belvemirr Swamp, I must say it was very wonderful traveling with you. No, I mean it. You asked me lots of questions, and you didn't seem to be put off by how lost I am, and you just are very pleasant. It also doesn't hurt that you smell nice. I just love everything about you. I hope that you might consider me a friend now, and that you might come and visit the Belvemirr Swamp. Of course, I sleep sometimes in the day, but I'm usually really active around dusk and at nighttime sunset, and I nap in between. It just really depends on the kind of mood I'm in. I've stayed up all day before. It's really fun. But there you go. I guess I did say all that, didn't I? Well, let me into your house, human, and then I'll tuck you in and I'll kiss you goodnight, just as I promised. Okay. Lead the way, sweet human.